Do you recognize this guy right here?
Cardio burns fat, right? No.
You think that I don't eat carbs? You're wrong. This is our body type quiz. That's a free quiz. Yeah, if anybody's listening, check it out.
Well, if you have ever searched for videos about fitness or weight loss, you've probably seen him. He is everywhere. But on the off chance that you've never heard of him, meet Vince Sant, otherwise known as VShred. Vince is a fitness influencer with not a very good reputation.
F*** off, VShred. I do not think this channel is even representative of 2.2 million real people.
Because pretty much every single video this guy puts out is full of misinformation.
And I thought I knew everything when it comes to weight loss.
I thought he knew nothing.
Okay, so I know he sells a fitness program and supplements, but that alone doesn't make you a scammer. I mean, he was just on the Joe Rogan podcast, and I'm sure that his team did their research before they invited a known scammer on the show.
You need to stop doing steady state cardio because it's not a quality way of losing weight long term.
Well, that might be because VShred didn't actually go on the Joe Rogan podcast. Hilariously, Joe Rogan doesn't even know who the fuck VShred is.
There's also so many imposters, right? Have you seen this VShred idiot?
No.
Oh, dude.
I've not looked into it at all.
The microphone, the headphones, the camera angle, and the backdrop used in this ad from VShred are completely identical to Joe Rogan's guests. And the podcast that this ad is from does not exist. I cannot find the full episode. VShred's reputation is so down the toilet that he needs to pretend to be on the Joe Rogan podcast to regain credibility, and it has seemingly worked.
Yeah, click the link if anybody's watching this, want to figure out your body type. If anybody's watching this, want to...
Here's the problem with VShred. The way he goes about his marketing is unethical, to say the least. Instead of breaking down each individual stupid thing that he has said, I'm just going to tell you the formula in which he uses to sell his program, because once you understand this formula, you'll start to realize that literally every single ad of his follows this exact same protocol. It's what I like to call the VShred 4-step plan. Step 1 is where he demonizes proven effective methods of weight loss.
Pizza or salad? Which one do you think I'm having for dinner tonight? Definitely not this rabbit food.
Stop eating salads.
That ain't how you lose weight. I'm a big donut guy. I'm eating them and I'm in the best shape of my life.
Next, he throws in some extra shit to confuse the viewer even more.
Stop doing regular cardio because it's not good for you. First off, it takes like 40 minutes a day. So if you have to do that every single day, and you obviously don't burn calories after you stop,
He presents the listener with new information. What he's saying is complete bullshit, but the listener is now on the edge of their seat to find out what they can do differently to really drop the weight this time. After all, over 90% of diets yield no results, so almost everyone watching VShred has failed a diet at some point.
Don't forget that you're selling dreams, not products. Nobody cares about your product. We care about our hopes, our goals, our dreams, our ambitions. If you can communicate your story in a way that connects your idea to my life, that's when you win me over.
I actually heard a very similar story from my dad. From both of my sisters and my mom. He would just try to eat salads 3 to 4 times a day, go to the gym and ride the bike, or go ride a bike through the neighborhood, or run for an hour, yet still never lose any kind of weight.
Step 3 is where he sells his listeners a dream. He describes how easy weight loss will be if you just listen to him, and uses as many buzzwords as possible.
Your new secret weapon for torching fat, an industry cheat code. It'll blow your mind. Melt this stubborn fat. You will be a fat burning machine.
And once the listener is dying to hear how to lose weight while eating pizza and donuts on the couch and never stepping a single foot outside, he closes the pitch. VShred has the answer to the obesity epidemic in his back pocket. So with all 4 of these steps put together, you've made yourself a VShred cake that's missing the main ingredients and tastes like shit. People like him are the reason that most schools today don't let you use Wikipedia as a source for information and essays. The information he gathered came straight from his head, straight from the cranium. It's bullshit.
Unless they understand what that body type is, you're always going to struggle to get in shape.
You need to follow a plan for your body type. There's 3 body types: ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph. Take my free body type quiz and get your personal life plan right now.
He frequently says that there are 3 different body types and pushes you to go and take his quiz on his website to find out which one you are, because according to him that matters. But the 3 body types, endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph, I cannot find any sort of evidence or any study that suggests that they're even remotely important. It's just another way for you to take away responsibility and say that it's some sort of genetic issue as to why you're not losing weight, when the truth is you just eat too much. But here's somebody who's much more qualified than me talking about the body types.
Which body type are you? I have an answer to that. There is no such thing as body type, and science has confirmed that about 10,000 times. Body types are myth.
It's like the star sign equivalent of the fitness world. Teehee, I'm an endomorph, so I'm just like this. It's just how I am. No, bitch. You're not an endomorph. You're just fat, and it's because you eat too much fucking food. According to his fun little quiz here, I am considered an ectomorph.
Ectomorph is a name for a skinny guy. A skinny guy who can't put on weight very easily, a skinny guy who can't put on muscle very easily, and someone who loses weight extremely easily.
VShred. I am not skinny because of some sort of predetermined body type bro science. I am skinny because I do not eat enough food. When you say shit like this, you're giving people the outing to make excuses and deflect personal responsibility.
That it's not your fault. Never has been.
They see an attractive dude with a good physique and trust what you're telling them. So if you say diets don't work and cardio is overrated and doesn't work, you're just lying to a group of people who, when things get hard and they stop losing as much weight, are just going to blame their genetics. His business model is just preying on the fact that he thinks you're a fucking idiot. Time and time again, he will find a way to insult your intelligence and gaslight you.
Like I said, it's become all too common for women to just believe that as long as you lower your calorie intake, you lose weight. Well, let's be honest, you know you won't last longer than a couple of weeks. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. I've been doing this too long to just believe that you'll change your workout habits. Then you'll quit.
See, the basics to losing weight are very simple. You eat less calories than you burn, you find an exercise routine that you'll actually stick to, and you improve your sleeping habits. But that's just a little bit harder to monetize. There are ways to monetize weight loss that are morally ethical. VShred has not chosen one of these ways. He's really no different than those magazines you see in the Walmart checkout line that show a middle-aged woman claiming to have lost 30 pounds in 2 weeks drinking warm lemon juice. The science is not wrong. You cannot eat whatever you want and expect to lose weight. If that were the case, then why don't people on shows like My 600 Pound Life just miraculously lose weight? I mean, just as an example, here's a clip of someone of that weight talking about just how much they ate in a single day.
7 a.m., 4 or 5 donuts while she's cooking breakfast. What did she have for breakfast? A 7-egg omelet with a cup and a half of cheese.
20 minutes later.
For dinner, she had 10 fish tacos with rice and beans. Then she had a whole box of honey buns, a whole box of Hot Pocket loaded potatoes. Then at 10, a bag of pepperoni, and along the way, she drank a gallon of sweet tea and 6 candy bars.
But it's not your fault. Never has been.
Have these people just not found the fat-melting, secret, hidden, ancient body trick? Or maybe I just simply missed the episode of My 600 Pound Life where Dr. Now started giving guests 7 VShred pills in the morning as a replacement for gastric bypass surgery, and the fat just started to melt right off.
And you might have even been convinced that you should try all these fat burner pills and fat burner liquids that promise you the world, but only actually ended up in you losing a couple $100. Hey, Vince here, and right now you're looking at Burn PM, the #1 nighttime fat burner on the market today. If you want to burn calories without doing anything, then you're about to love this.
Vince, will you make up your mind? Are fat-burning supplements a waste of money or not? How is this not in your words?
Wasting your money on supplements that just don't work?
Supplements are the icing on the cake, and when it comes to weight loss, don't really even matter. No amount of vitamins and minerals are going to outwork a bad diet. I mean, at this point, is anyone really surprised that he sells supplements? Like, I know not a single person watching this video just gasped and fell out of their chair. Well, that is unless you took too many VShred pills all at the exact same time and fell over and died from cardiac arrest. VShred sells a variety of fat loss supplements in conjunction with his weight loss programs that consist of eating as many donuts and as much pizza as you want with no cardio. Originally, I was just looking for his fat-burning supplement, but as it conveniently turns out for him, every single one of his supplements is a fat burner. Test Boost Max, faster fat loss. HGH Boost, burn stubborn fat. Burn PM, strip fat from your cells. This is just melatonin. How can he say this burns fat? Protein powder, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Turmeric black, grease powder, boost the speed of your enzymes, supporting high speed. Well, damn, that's a lot of fat burning, Vince. I bet it smells like a steak in your household. So what if I took them all at the exact same time? How much fat would I burn then?
About a teenager who died, apparently from too much caffeine.
I'm not saying that his supplements don't do anything because I've never tried them. What I am saying is for somebody who's trying to lose weight, the last thing they should be thinking about is supplements. If there was a list of priorities when trying to lose weight, the one on the very bottom would be supplementation. Stop trying to confuse people on a very simple, not easy, simple concept for your own personal gain. Good morning, guys. It is now 6 in the morning, as you can tell. Something else you could probably tell is that I'm an ectomorph. Regardless of that, I'm gonna go on a short little run today, maybe 20 minutes, and I'm gonna start my Fitbit here, and I'm gonna see just how many calories I actually burn. The big scary cardio, let's see. The point of this is that literally anybody can get moving and do some form of cardio, and if you can't run, then you can jog, and if you can't jog, then you can walk. All right, let's get after it. It's pretty fucked up to tell people that cardio is bad for you. Not only is cardio good for weight loss, but it's good for your lungs, good for your heart, good for your sleep, and getting yourself to go outside is just an overall W. So you can choose to spend $40 a bottle for some VShred pills to start your morning, or you can do some of that evil cardio completely for free. All right, guys, end of run checkup here. I burned 214 calories in 20 minutes. So I think every single person watching this video has 20 minutes a morning or in after work that they could spend to go on a run. Or if you're lazy like me, then do a jog. So yeah, not bad, I'll take it. Just quit lying to people, VShred. I would have went longer, but guys, you can see the snow outside. It is 18 degrees. I'm not David Goggins, all right? 20 minutes is what we get.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
To his credit, I'm sure his creatine, his protein powder, and his pre-workout are fine. I really don't know how you could mess that up. And I certainly did not pay for his workout programs. And it's hard to find verifiably honest reviews about VShred's programs because most of them just look like they were written by ChatGPT. It's kind of funny. Like, none of them look real. But if his workout programs follow the same misinformation that he spreads in 90% of the content that he produces online, then I can only imagine it's not very good. Reviews for working for VShred, also not very good. It just doesn't seem like this is a super honest company. Shocking revelation. Also, the dude is from Dayton, Ohio, so we should have known right there, right then, that he was no good. Now, you see, the joke is that I'm in Dayton, Ohio. All right, guys, you've caught me. You've made it to the end of the video, and now you've realized that this entire video is actually just an ad for me to try to convince you to make me the most subscribed to channel in Dayton, Ohio. So do me a favor, drop a subscription. At this point, I am aware that it's a close margin. It's basically PewDiePie versus T-Series Part 2, so everything's appreciated. But I'll see you guys next time. People do not like... Is there a bug crawling on my camera? Fuck off.
Resetting these hormones doesn't require some crazy diet where you eat nothing but lettuce.